can this stock survive? I mean, it's down over $22 right now, and the question is can it still keep moving to the upside? So the thing is that I'm talking about is we're looking at right now Nvidia. Nvidia is down quite a bit, and we just don't know what's going to happen with it. You might say, hey, well, all these new restrictions. That's kind of what's happening. Saying, hey, U.S. announces new restrictions on AI chip exports. I guess now you're starting to think about AI becoming more of a war related or defense kind of thing, because now if you've got artificial intelligence working on the defensive side, there's a lot of plays here that the government is now thinking about. So it tightens rules on AI chip sales to China and blow to Nvidia. So this kind of creates a little bit of a problem. So the stock is down quite a bit. I think when you start looking at things, though, it should level out and simmer down. Looking at the current market, you've got Nvidia, AMD, Intel, Broadcom, Qualcomm. All of these are down, but Nvidia obviously down $22. So there's a lot of heat here that's happening. It's recovered part of the way. I mean, it was down a lot more. It recovered part of the way, but it's still struggling. So we were down near the 425 level, and now we're at 438. So price-wise, when you look at it, we were down in the $33 level. Now it is coming back slightly. So what I look at when we're looking at these charts is if we take a look at actually the weekly chart, one of the things that's interesting about this is looking at the weekly chart. It puts things a little bit in perspective, is that this stock has had a significant run. And I think now we are looking for some slight consolidation or some movement sideways, in other words. And when you have this movement sideways, it's just time to digest. And that sideways movement on a stock this big, it could range between 365 and up here to 389. So that sideways movement, you just don't know where it's going to play out. And that's why when we look at things on a 2-day chart right here, not that I'm always a fan of 2-day charts, but it compresses some of the movements. You can see here's this consolidation that this stock since June to October, these last few months, is really just trending sideways. And you might say, this is a powerful stock. And yes, it's been a powerful stock. It is a powerful stock. But relatively speaking, for the stock where it is and how it's moving and behaving, it's actually moving sideways lately. So I'd be mindful of this company continuing to grow like it did before, because what happens is stocks have a good period of growth. So you could see, hey, period of growth and a period of pullback, period of growth, possibly period of pullback, or some sideways consolidation. You've got range expansion and range contraction, or range expansion, range contraction. It doesn't matter what the stock is. It's even had it in the past. Like, look at it. It's just normal. So can we still continue to move higher? Yeah, absolutely. But you might have this period where, hey, this was a full year. This was about a full year, where you could actually get a little pullback. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen right now, because you are still in the sideways range, relatively speaking. But the point is that it could actually move a little more sideways for a longer period of time until things digest. So for now, it feels and appears scary, but the reality is that's just normal. It's just part of the behavior. And you have to watch kind of this zone. I would look for a possible break around 500. That's when you might see more movement to the upside, where things could actually start continuing to press higher. But as for the shorter term, this is the 130 minute. Yeah, it is down. We are down. It doesn't feel great if you're in the stock, but that's just normal behavior. So be careful, be mindful. Don't panic out of it if you're kind of a super long-term investor. But the stock is a little pricey. It is a little toppy. Wouldn't kill it to be split 2 for 1 either, to about a $200 price tag. But I don't know if they'll do that. They'll probably wait till it gets to 700 or 800 or something like that per share, and then look at doing some kind of split or something like that. Maybe, who knows? That's just my guess or idea or opinion. Anyways, that's just what I think here of the stock. But overall, you've got some pressures from the government. It's tough to fight the government. I mean, how can you really fight off the government? I mean, they're going to have their hands into everything they can get. And from a stock perspective, right now it's down. So that's why we have to look at a little bit of longer term trends, or always take profits into strength. So anyways, with that being said, thank you so much for all the positive comments that you guys leave me. Truly appreciate it. Feel free to check out some of our freebies that we've got, free webinars, criticalcharts.com, along with our other website, tradersfly.com, if you're trading more option side. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.